Hi, Ellie. Morning. We're gonna be baling today. It's a little cloudy, a little humid. Don't think it's gonna rain. It's giving us hope though. It's kind of dark out west. Are the flies getting you? We're baling 5 different fields today. All of these we would normally cut the entire thing. As you know, we're in a different situation. We just did the outside, the tall stuff, and we're gonna have the cows graze the rest. So we're gonna do a bit of hopping around today.
There's a little bit of blue in the west, and we were a little worried about it sprinkling on this hay, and I thought it was a little bit tough to bale because it might not grind the best. But after we made the first bale, and I feel like we're about 25% done with the field already, I guess we just will finish it up. That's terrible. So this is the best part of the field that we cut, and you can see that's the windrow, and then this is what we didn't cut because we're just going to turn the cows in it, and you can see there's not much here. So
The good news is we graze this every year, so we got some cow pies. It's going to add some tonnage to these bales.
Oh, great. So that's a win. And off he goes into the wild blue yonder, running like a crab. Oh, there's a rock depository. Usually I've got a lot of time in these fields to think of things to tell you, but the field's going to end fast since we just kind of went around the field 4 times and didn't do the main part of the field. Boy, this has been a different summer, you know. Instead of spending all our time haying and hauling bales, we're just hunkering down away from the heat when we're not working outside, and it's interesting. This reinforces why we're not cutting when we're hardly getting any hay around the best part of the field where, you know, the snow sat and the fence lines, and that's what we're going after. And the rest of it's even worse, so we're definitely in a pretty severe drought. Brooks and Dunn country duo. I think Ronnie Dunn is one of the best singers in country music. He's got just an awesome voice, but this particular song by Brooks and Dunn, Kix Brooks actually sang it. And it just shows how talented he is too, even though usually he's just kind of singing back up to Ronnie Dunn. But the song of the day is You're Gonna Miss Me When I'm Gone by Brooks and Dunn, sang by Kix Brooks. wasn't too bad.
No?
We normally get about 90 and we got 8.
Oh. I guess considering how much we cut, that it actually wasn't too bad.
8 out of the best part. I bet we wouldn't get 5 more out of the 20 acres we didn't do. Yeah, so that's fun.
So we got the first one done, and the big scary clouds, they're kind of disappearing. So we're gonna go back home, get feeding done, and then hit the next 4. All right, Dad, so we got 2 hours and 36 minutes, and it's at 8,200.
I see.
What are we going to?
Win bigly. Go home or go big or go home.
Give big and get him.
Give it a poke or 2.
I gotta wait till the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get people excited. Well, I know what happens with me. I'm like, I ain't spending a dime over this number, and then it goes over that number, and then I'm like, okay, I ain't spending a dime over this number, and it just keeps going up. So we gotta wait till the last minute so people get their hopes up, and then we crush their dreams.
Yeah, and then the other thing is if you bid now, they're like, what am I missing? Maybe I better bid too. So you want to think, oh, there's something wrong with it, don't bid. And that's why all the bidding's in the last 2 minutes pretty much.
You bet.
Except the guys that want to bid, but they don't want to really buy anything. And then you bid early like me because it makes you feel good.
Yeah, Dad'll be like, I'm high bidder on a brand new tank. It's like, it's at $5, Dad.
I'm high bidder on a brand new tractor at $1,000 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
But one of these days, everybody else is going to forget that, oh, we should have been on that tractor, and I'm going to win bigly.
But Brian Sonne, he came home with a brand new tractor for $1,000.
Or thereabouts.
I don't think so. So this morning it was looking pretty dark over that way. So we were a little worried we'd get some sprinkle on that hay. It was a little tough, it's kind of humid. So we're letting it dry down a bit. But just so you know, all this dark we're seeing over here, it goes all halfway up into North Dakota and all the way to the southern part of Kansas. It's like 300 miles long, 400 miles. And it's about 50 miles wide, this storm, but it's headed straight north. So there's about 400 miles worth of storm not too far from us that's just sliding right by us, and it's going to be doing it probably all day. Close but no cigar, as they say. We're going to let that hay dry just for another hour, wait for that trencher backhoe to come up on the auction block, see if we can get it, and then we'll take off and finish up haying for today. It's at 9,200. All right.
Are you high?
No. We'll go with a 9,300.
Have we bid yet?
Place and bid. Are you sure? Yes.
Are you?
I'm automatically outbid. It's crazy. People are bidding. Here we go. Son of a gun. It's already at 99. Well, I guess we're going 10-2. We're going 10-5. We ain't getting this, Pa. It's too intense. It's like camping. I'm high bidder. 10-5. Here we go. We're going 10-7. This guy's thinking, oh, I got it. 40 seconds left. Well, I feel like it's me and another guy. Oh, I'm a high bidder at 11. There's a minute, 10 seconds. I'm outbid already. I think if it wasn't for me, this guy would have had it at like 9,000 bucks. 20 seconds left, bidding 14.
14 smooth.
Yep. We're the high bid. Now it's at 13.9. Now it's at 14. And we're outbid. Oh my gosh. I'm done. I ain't doing it.
14-2.
I ain't doing it.
14-2.
Alright. 2-1.
Letting it go?
Sold for 14.5. I think you would have gone all the way up to 20. That was a heartbreaker. Bunch of malarkey. Had enough sitting in the house. Let's do some raking and baling. Get her done.
So this little tiny 3-acre patch, we're probably going to end up with, I don't know, 6 or 7 bales, about 2 bales an acre, which is amazing for this year. On grass hay, 3 to 5 bales an acre is pretty common here in the sun. So it's nice to get even 2 bales an acre off something this year.
Well, that's a fun field. Only 3 acres. Dad's about half done. We got 4 bales already. Over a bale an acre, look at that. Unfortunately, it's our smallest field, and it's our only field that's going to be able to pump out bales like that.
Our corn's actually looking pretty good today because it's cloudy. But I've been hearing lots of stories about the brace roots not haven't developed, and they're just 1 or 2 little roots going down, and so without a brace root it's not going to be able to stand any extremely strong winds. A challenging year happens when you're young like Cole. You learn from it and you move on, and most of it's on Dad's checkbook, you know, now, so you can learn a lot of things over the years from different bad situations we get ourselves into, whether it's drought or flood or fire, or, you know, just late plant or frost, freezing too early in the fall before the crops developed, or tremendous amount of things that, you know, I'm still learning. There's so many things that we get faced with, and you never know from one year to the next what it might be, or if it's not really anything other than the ordinary. So it makes life interesting. Hopefully we grow stronger from it.
Only the outside of this one was worth cutting, and the rest we're gonna have to graze when they run out of feed in their pasture. Dad's got 3 bales here, 1 on the baler, 5th one getting made right now. Yeah, it's about 1 day's worth of feed, those 5 bales. There's about a half a bale right there. But hey, that's like $60, so we're gonna get it. Take that back, it was more like a 1/4 of a bale. Two small areas left to go, and we're done baling and raking for the day. End rows on that field blessed us with 3 whole bales. This one will be a little bit better. There's some, well, we cut right through the wet spot. There was actually some pretty nice hay in here. All right, we're done with that. Let's go home and tackle the next thing. It's been a nice cloudy day. I really appreciate that, especially since the last 2 days have been touching 100 degrees. Feels almost cool out here. We made about 40 bales today. I don't know, it's nice to have them. Nice to have some hay, that's for sure. Let's hop in this skid loader and do a little work, a little bit of mowing with the Diamond Mowers brush cutter. weren't quite man enough to get that trencher and backhoe bought. Man, that guy we were bidding against needed that thing, it seems like. I kind of think if I quit bidding at like 9,000, he would have got it for that. It was just him and I forever, all the way up to like 14.2 or something. Made a few bales today, cleaned up the yard, and it was a decent day. Finally got some humidity back. It's been a dry heat all summer so far. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. That was loud.